Am I the a-hole for leaving my husband after proudly saying that he still chose me over his coworker? Interesting. Okay. I, 33 years old, married to my husband, 34-year-old, for 3 years. We have a daughter, 3 years old, and both of us are working but have shifting schedules. I'm a night duty while he's a morning duty so that we can take care of our daughter. It was hard, but we are both getting by. Lately, he started correcting me on how I should manage the house and take care of him as a husband. Okay. I didn't mind at first since I thought it's genuinely for our well-being, but it became more ridiculous as weeks went by. He wants me to wake him up if it's time for him to wake up and go to work. He wants both his food and clothes prepared beforehand before he wakes up. Also, lunch prepared that he can bring. I feel like he's watching one of those red pill podcasts. I'm sorry, but like, you work the night shift, and when you get home after working a shift, I'm assuming he expects you to cook for him so that he can then go to work with food. He wants me to clean the house daily. He's a clean freak and will get angry if I left even a small piece of dirt. This is on top of my supposed to be sleeping hours. So, but is he cleaning the house too? Like, is he a clean freak as in he's also cleaning? Just curious. We were not like this before. When we started, we both talked and understood we would need to make sacrifices to make ends meet. We prepared our own things every weekday before and have bonding time on the weekends. Now, aside from his demands, I still need to prepare my own things before going to work and take care of our daughter during the day since it's day, so our daughter is awake. I do alarm clock so I can power nap in selected times. Then I sleep when our daughter is also sleeping. Okay. This went on for a while and I started to feel burnt out. I keep asking him what's the change and he shrugs my questions. He's either listening to one of those podcasts or he has friends that are putting ideas in his head. And listen, these ideas absolutely can exist. There are plenty of women that are okay with like traditional male and female roles, right? But when you are a traditional person and you expect a traditional wife, then you need to be a traditional man and provide so that she can stay at home and do the job of being the mother and the wife. Why is it that this day and age comes with not only the expectation that we are supposed to split things 50-50 and both people have to work, but then there's also this expectation that we need to be the wife and the mother? I'm failing to understand that. I would literally tell him, like, listen, hey, I'm happy to stay home and take care of you and make you lunch and take care of our daughter, but you're going to have to pick up the slack and make more money. I keep asking him what the change is. He shrugged my questions. I was very tired and I can't even fix myself anymore. When I finally got an approved long leave from the company I'm working, I asked my husband if I could have a vacation with my parents so I can finally relax, because I feel like if this continues, I might lose my mind for a lack of sleep and rest, which he agreed. On the day that I was finally going to my parents, our daughter is coming with me because he can't take care of her due to his work. He escorted us to a bus and he suddenly confessed then and there that he was seeing a coworker and that her habits and taking care of her husband are his ideals, and that's why he wants to incorporate those to me. So he's simultaneously telling you he's cheating on you with someone who is like the traditional woman. And now he wants you to behave that way. After telling me that, he exhaled like he just felt like it was great to finally say it to me and gave me a satisfaction continuation. I still choose you since you're my wife. Like I should be thankful he fully didn't cheat. But you said seeing his coworker. I'm a little confused as to like what the status of that relationship is. But anyway, I was dumbfounded and couldn't react nor move. Then he walked away since the bus was about to leave. It felt like I just wanted to escape and didn't want to see what reactions I might show to him. I was stunned. I looked at my daughter who doesn't know what's happening to her dad or any of this. I cried the whole duration of my travel and turned off my mobile since anger and frustration started to kick in. When I got to my parents' house, I plastered a smile and tried my best to show that everything is okay. My parents are very old, so I don't want to stress them out, but sadly I broke down to them after 2 days. They told me it's normal to have a bump in a marriage and we need to work it out for the sake of our daughter. Okay, but what exactly is this bump? I'm surprised that their reaction to this news is anything other than like raging anger. Strangely, though, when I was ready to communicate and open my phone for the third day, there were no texts or calls or any voicemails. His number was turned off for some reason, and when I attempted to contact his parents to know why, his father told me he went away to travel. I returned home after my vacation to see things. Nothing was touched inside the house aside from some missing clothes of his, and that made me think he went away the day he confessed. But we do get updates from his friend he was with telling us he will be back once he cooled down. Now I want to divorce him since I felt stupid all these months. That made me think I just tortured myself for a reason he told me. But both my parents and his parents are asking me to talk this first out, and I should not rush things as I might be too emotional right now. Maybe I am, but I don't know anymore. I can't explain properly these feelings that I have right now. Do I feel betrayed, cheated on, frustrated, angry? All my life, it never occurred to me to even see any guys nor compare him to my workmates in the office. Okay, so it's my understanding that when he told you he hadn't cheated, but he still saw this coworker of his looking after her husband in a way that he wishes you looked after him. Let me also add, just for helpful context, that he has a job during the day. And I'm assuming this coworker also works the same hours. It's a little easier to take care and do all of those things when you're not coming home from a night shift. And I hate that he's comparing you to her. It's like, oh, like what's, I'm baffled at this. I solely believed before this was just a bumpy ride that we could get through. But now I just had enough and I want to move on because regardless on what's happening in our marriage, our daughter's life doesn't pause. Am I the a-hole for still deciding to leave him despite the opposition from both our parents? Or am I too emotional that I don't see everything yet to decide? I don't know. I think, well, no, obviously you're not the a-hole at all. It's like he's trying to say,
oh, well, I'm doing you a favor. Like, I'm still with you, even though, so you just have to like compensate for the fact that like, you know, this other person.
I'm sorry. This is like not the way to get someone to do something that you want. It just isn't.
Yeah, there's this other woman that I saw and she takes care of her husband and like, I didn't cheat on you, but like, I want you to be like her.
Someone in the comments pointed out, not the a-hole, you told him you needed to rest and he chose to unburden himself at the beginning of it because he was going away to have a good time. You're not his slave, leave him, literally. That's also really f***ed up that he chose that particular moment to tell you this horrible thing. Is that the life you want for your daughter as well? This is what she'll grow up seeing and modeling. How is staying with him better for her in any way? Both sets of parents are wrong and giving you bad advice. Don't listen to them. They're also probably projecting like their own set of values onto you. Some people are saying that, you know, you should get tested because like it's very likely that he was cheating. But we actually do have an update for this story.